Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, back to the place where we go deep in all things manifestation, soul alignment and healing. And today's video is an exciting one because I'm talking about the main mistake, the most common mistake people do in their manifestation process. So if you want to learn more about that and make sure that you're actually attracting what you want instead of repelling what you want, make sure to watch this video till the end. So without further ado, let's get into it. The most common mistake I see people make in their manifestation process is to actually direct their focus and energy into escaping their present reality, running away from the things they don't like, instead of focusing their energy towards their dream reality and towards the things they want. And I know it's a subtle shift and it's pretty much the same thing, because if you are moving away from the thing that you don't want, then you're moving towards something else. But that's the problem. When running away from our present reality and the energy, the motivation force is to escape our present reality, we don't have a real clear direction to where we're going. But when we're aligned to move towards the things we want, or dream or desire, then it's really clear what the direction is. So this is the first thing to actually integrate. You want to be clear to where you want to be, because what separates you between where you are now and where you want to be is the energy that exists in that dream reality, in that desired reality. And what I mean by that is the state of being, the energetic capacity, the emotions that the version of you who already has that reality embodies on a daily basis. By being clear where you are heading, you can actually start sourcing your power, your energy, your thoughts, your beliefs, your actions, your behaviors from that end destination. I've said it in many videos and I'll say it again. What you want to manifest, the thing you want to feel once you have that thing, is not only the end, it's also the mean to the end. So you want to be crystal clear about what you want to manifest, your vision, your desire. And to be clear, you have to be honest with yourself and be clear with the intentions of that desire. What is that going to make possible for you? And is it coming from a soul level or your ego? Is it something that you're wishing to manifest in order to gain acceptance, validation, love, attention? Or is it something that you want to manifest because you know it's for your highest good and you know it's something that you came here to accomplish, to achieve, to embody? So the first thing to create a clear vision is honesty. And after being honest with yourself and allowing yourself to dream your dream, then you can move to the next step. And the next step is integrity. The only way to manifest the things you want from an aligned place and from a place that is empowering is integrity. Unless you are clear with who you are, what you want, and why you want it, then it's going to be really hard to move in coherence in your life. Because the truth is that you become magnetic when you actually integrate all parts of yourself, and all parts of yourself are moving in the same direction. And to live with integrity is to take responsibility for yourself, your life, and your dreams. Because I don't know if you know that, and maybe you're gonna discover that today, but you're the only being responsible for your dreams. There's nobody else that can make it happen for you, only you. And because most of the time we want to manifest things we want in order to not feel the discomfort and the pain in our present reality, then we have not really taken responsibility for our limitations, for our shadows, for our wounds, for the emotional baggage that actually keeps us separate from that reality that we want. So one, honesty, allowing yourself to be so honest with what you want, how you've been acting up until now, and how you want to act starting now. And from being clear about that vision, then you can start acting in integrity with that next best version of yourself. You can start sourcing the inspiration, the motivation, the guidance from that next best reality. Because the truth is that you already have everything you need. You already are it. The thing is that you've been more comfortable tapping in your limited self than actually tapping in and tuning in the version of you who already has those things that you want, that is already living the reality that you want. So of course there's gonna be doubt during the process, and it's part of the responsibility that we have to take to acknowledge the doubt. And I made a video about that, specifically how to release the doubt in the manifestation process, so I would highly recommend watching that if you know you experience doubt in your manifestation process. But to continue on this and how to overcome that mistake is understanding that foundation, that without integrity you cannot move towards that version of you. Because to be in integrity means to work as a whole. And if there are parts of you that hold yourself back from being that version of you, from embodying that version of you, from embodying those feelings, that energy, that frequency, then your reality will be a reflection to the level of your expansion, to the level of the energy you are embodying. So now that you've cleared things up and you took a time to really cut the BS and to actually see what's real, what's in your heart, and now you allowing the space to receive that, it's going to start to inspire you to actually have your own back and protect that desire. Because again, I said it, you are the only being responsible for your dreams and to make them a reality. And so when you realize that, you can come to terms with the knowing that you owe it to yourself. You owe it to all the past versions of you that were in the dark and that survived and pushed through and didn't give up for you to be here right now. All of it is divinely guided. And in the midst of being stuck in our present reality, we lose our objectivity. And so we lose our common sense. Then we start believing all the stories, the narratives from the limited self perspective. But when you come back in power, when you come back into your truth, through honesty and through integrity, then there's no place to lie to yourself. Because you know deep in your heart that you can continue to believe that belief. You can continue to run away from your present reality. But if you continue running away, you will continue to have to face it. Because the version of you who already has that dream, who's already living your desired reality, she takes care of things. She owns up to her full potential. She takes responsibility for her life. And she shows up every day for herself. Because she knows she can create everything that she wants. Because the truth is that every one of us here right now, we are spiritual beings having a human experience. And because we're spiritual beings, we come from Source. All of us are a drop of the essence of Source. We all are Source, meaning that we already are everything. So tapping into the essence of your next best self or your higher self is coming back to that realization. And maybe your present reality will reflect something different that will feel uncomfortable, that will create contraction inside of you, pressure inside of you, pain inside of you. But every time you tap in to your higher self, you remember that the pain, the thing you want to escape from, is actually here for you. It's actually your higher self giving you all the situations and opportunities to create enough pressure so that you move, so that you start aligning with what you want, so you don't stay where you don't want to be. And that's the funny thing, it's that most of life is a paradox. We think that by running away from the things we don't like, we're going to move towards the thing we do want and we do like. But the truth is that energy flows where attention goes. So when you're running away from something, all your focus, all your attention is directed to that thing you're trying to run away from. And so you're actually fueling energy to that reality, to that situation. And when you shift things around and you start aligning yourself with that reality, then your focus is directed to that energy, to that frequency. And then you start fueling that. And because you have created that energetic shift inside of you, your motivation comes from a really different place. Instead of needing to push yourself to move, then you start feeling like you're being pulled towards that thing. And that pull comes from divine alignment, comes from your higher self helping you meet yourself. And that's how I see manifestation. An exciting and passionate process to meet my next best self. I don't see that as an escape of something. I see that as an opportunity to meet myself again and again and again, and more and more and more. And I know that if you start shifting your perspective on manifestation with that idea in mind, it will literally change your life. It will literally change your life. Because everything is energy and energy doesn't lie. So when you start fueling your ideas and visions from excitement, passion, love, then you're being supported by something much bigger than you. Instead of feeling the weight of the world and the pain of your limited self that wants to keep its attachment to the places that version of you is comfortable. So that's the truth. When we're trying to run away from something, it's a limited self, not wanting to expand, not wanting to grow outside of what's comfortable. And that's why it feels so hard and so scary, because we're seeing it from the limited perspective. And for the ego, expansion, rebirth is a death. It's an end. But through the perspective of your higher self, every ending is a new beginning. And everything that ends is replaced with something much more aligned for you, much more fulfilling for you. So that's what I wanted to bring you today, and the perspective shift I wanted to inspire, because I'm telling you, the moment you start implementing this in your life and start anchoring this truth in your soul and your being, your life is gonna shift pretty quickly. Instead of feeling separate from your dreams, you're going to start feeling connected to your best next reality, to your higher self, to the universe. Because you'll realize really quickly that everything is conspiring in your favor, and you will start to feel it and know it. And your reality will reflect exactly that. So let me know in the comments below if you've made that mistake in the past, or realize that you were seeing manifestation from that limited perspective. There's no shame and guilt in acknowledging that, because we've all been there. We've all been there and that's an initiation we have to go through to meet our next best self. So yeah, let me know in the comments below, and more specifically, let me know the shifts and the transformation you experience by creating that shift in your life. So yeah, that's it for today. That's what I felt I needed to bring today, and I can't wait to see all the magic that is yet to come for you. And if you want to know more about manifestation, healing, soul alignment, drop your questions in the comments below and I can answer them in future videos. So yeah, make sure to like and subscribe for more, and until then, we will see each other next week. Bye!